Hi, I'm Dr. Vanessa. I am a breast radiologist, and I'm one of the co-author of this book, Women Leading the Way anthology book. As a young girl growing up in the Philippines, I dreamed of becoming a doctor. With perseverance and hard work, I achieved that dream and eventually landed in Australia as a radiologist, specializing in breast imaging and intervention. I am passionate about preventive medicine and delivering the best possible breast health care to women in my community through the use of advanced screening technologies. I am also committed to sharing my knowledge and experience with the next generation of medical professionals as an adjunct clinical senior lecturer at various universities here in Western Australia. As a published co-author and advocate of self-care, self-compassion, and resilience, I strive to empower and inspire others. Balancing career, family, and self-care is a daily challenge, but I remain committed to being the best version of myself. I am grateful for the awards and recognition I have received, but even more proud of the lives I have helped save through my work. With the support of my family, colleagues, and community, I am committed to making a positive difference in the lives of women everywhere. In my chapter, Pursuit of Your Passion Through Perseverance and Pride, I share my personal journey towards self-leadership. Despite being naturally introverted and shy, I worked on self-love and inner work to become a leader in my workplace and community. I created a 9-step framework called DRVANESSA, which includes being the director, reinventing oneself, celebrating victories, practicing appreciation and gratitude, and seeking continuous improvement. Through my dedication to self-improvement, I transformed my life by taking charge of my life, learning and creating healthy habits. I also accomplished physical feats such as running marathons, swimming in the ocean, and participating in triathlons and half Ironman races. Along the way, I learned to celebrate my achievements and was recognized for my hard work and dedication as a doctor and entrepreneur. My journey exemplifies how anyone can become a leader by starting with self-leadership, by working on ourselves and developing a strong sense of self-love and self-awareness. We can create a path towards success, inspire others to do the same. So I'll read you some excerpts of my chapter. Anyone can be a leader, and being a leader in any workplace or community starts first with leading yourself from within. You must be in charge of your thoughtful process, your energy, and how you show up in this life with purpose. For me, it starts with self-love and a lot of deep inner work towards self-love and self-compassion. It gives me so much joy to share my journey as a self-aware leader. This is my journey of how I started to lead myself from the inside out. As a leader with a type A personality and control freak, it can be frustrating if things don't go to plan. Here are my 9 steps on how I take ownership of my leadership, aka self-leadership, using my 9-step framework. D for being a director of your life. I am an architect, co-creator, or CEO of my life. I am the one and only person who is in charge I am the driver of my growth. Second is R for reinvention. And then the third is V for victory, celebrating personal achievements and goals. I began to find joy and happiness with the personal achievements, and have never done sports or was an average student during my childhood. I did not know the feeling of winning competitions and receiving academic or sports awards. But growing up, I was also taught to be humble and modest with my achievements. In fact, most of the time I even downplayed them. It was only when I started to receive awards and recognition for my work as a doctor and entrepreneur that I realized I should not be ashamed of my achievements. A is for appreciation and gratitude. Every day, I am grateful to wake up knowing my purpose in life. Every day, I am thankful for those who love and support me, especially my family, relatives, friends, and network. Through journaling, I discovered I have a voice, and I was able to amplify my voice through my being an author. All the 4 anthology books, blogs are products of my journal writing. I can only unlock my zone of genius and unload my thoughts through my creative writing from pen to paper. And for negative self-talk. Looking back when I was training for half marathons, and endurance open water swims, and triathlons, I was on the journey towards self-discovery and took a deep dive into self-ownership of my thoughts. I used to beat myself up when I was too slow or at the end of the pack or one of the last finishers in the race. I would compare myself to other 40-year-old plus age group athletes. I hated being last and criticized myself for being slow and unfit. I was so judgmental of myself, which eventually took away the joy of racing. I realize now I don't need to compare myself to others who have been running and swimming all their lives. I probably have 40 years plus of catching up to do before I can outrun or outswim this age group. Slowly, I began to practice self acceptance and forgave myself for not being kind to myself. Since then, I have started to enjoy my running and morning swims again. I was able to build up my self-belief and self-confidence. From zero swimming skills, I was able to overcome my panic attacks in the ocean and progress my swim distance. I learned to be my inner, compassionate coach. Despite the challenges of balancing work, home, and self-care, swimming taught me a lot of lessons. How to pause, reset, rejuvenate, and recalibrate. My morning swim taught me the importance of prioritizing exercise to win my day. Next step is E for energy. It was life-changing when I discovered the power of meditation. Being aware and mindful of the energy I give out at home, at work, and outside work was a game changer. I started to learn how to prioritize rest and recovery. Every day after work, particularly after a big and exhausting day, I go home, straight to my room, to sleep. When I have nothing left in the tank, I have nothing to give to my family. Rest and recovery for me are now my non-negotiables. It is essential for me to recharge so I can show up refreshed, feeling relaxed, and in a positive mood. Luckily for me, I do not cook. My husband Glenn is the chef in the house. By the time I wake up from my power nap, I can show up to my family fresh and back to my happy, vibrant, and high vibe energy. I can be present when I am in a good mood. Besides, A happy wife creates happy kids, a happy family, and a happy life. My family have noticed the change, and I have noticed the transformation of my family's positive energy too. The change is also reflected in my kids' schoolwork, sports, music, and their relationship with their friends. We are more connected, and our bond is stronger than before. Nowadays, I make it a priority to be in charge of my morning routines by prioritizing prayers, meditation, journaling, and writing my gratitude list. I was able to practice consistent mindfulness and self-awareness through Gabrielle Bernstein's books, podcasts, and YouTube videos. I make a conscious choice to show up with a positive and happy attitude at work. I only choose to focus my time and energy on projects and activities that will give me joy. Joy is a choice and has a ripple effect on my life, family, and the people around me. I make a concerted effort to make me time my priority so I can show up in this world in my highest and best self. As for self-education and self-investment, another S is for servant leader, and the last step is A for action plan. As a self-aware leader, I wake up every day with intention. I plan my day and I am mindful of what I do, say, act, and think about at home and at work. My daily thoughts, words, and actions are reflections of my self-leadership. So in my chapter reading, how is my chapter even relevant to being a leader? For me, success is an inside job, and being a self-aware leader is the key to achieving my goals and dreams. My action plan is to only focus my energy on what gives me joy and happiness. My call to action for you today is, how are you going to take charge of you? I hope you enjoyed my chapter, and to all of you who are looking forward to read my chapter, I hope you'll enjoy it and have a good day. Thank you for listening and watching this video. Bye.